My name's Lorena, and today we're going to be talking about Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And I've seen this whole movie, and I definitely have very strong opinions about it. But I mean, still, I guess it's a movie, and I don't mind talking about it. I want to share my opinions at the end of the video. But let's get started. So the main theme of this whole entire movie is love, obviously, because it's a rom-com. It's about this couple and what they go through, and the whole thing of it is that it's about how they want to erase their memories of each other. But first, Clementine does it. The two main characters are Jim Carrey is Joel, and Clementine is the girl. And you would think that Clementine is from the Walking Dead game, and she's super nice, and she's very innocent. But no, she's not, sadly. And that's what we have to deal with when you watch this entire movie. But yeah, that's them. Okay, so the first symbol we're going to be talking about is Clementine's hair. And I've seen a YouTube video of this about how, they went through the whole entire movie and picked out different colors of Clementine's hair that, showed that she was, it showed how she was feeling, or they went through, her hair being symbols to seasons. And I thought that was really cool. But I agree with that. Like, Clementine's hair, it really does show how she's feeling at the moment, because this movie bases off of the memories that we see of her. And, it goes out of order, so we have no idea, when this was. But based on Clementine's hair, it kind of shows us, where she was in the relationship. So, she's a very, when you first meet her, she says that her hair she likes to change it a lot. And Jim says not Jim Carrey, his character name is Joel. Joel says that that's what he likes about it. He thinks it's cool. And she does red, or bright red, when we see a different memory, more likely along after he does his memories, or he wants to erase them. Then when you're in that stage where it kind of gets, washes out, kind of orangey. And then you might interpret it as this was one of her most vibrant colors, green or light green, when this is when they first met. First met. Because in the movie, it's a giant twist that we literally don't understand. And this movie has a lot of things that kind of make you question it, and you're like, I do not understand this. And when you're watching it, you're like, what is going on? But this is when they first met on the beach, and she is green. She's feeling free. She's feeling happy. And, all the rest of her other colors are very different. So, and this is in one of the, where Jim feels the most comforted when he was little, where Clementine has the hair back in the 80s or something. She even wears the white go-go boots when he feels most comforted around his mom or his auntie. So the next symbol is memories, and they play an important part because that's what this whole movie is based off of. And my next symbol after this is going to be the importance of why the memory erasing is a symbol. But right now I'm just going to talk about why memories are important. So, obviously memories are a way that you can remember someone or a time during your life. And memories are a big part of developing as a person. And especially when you're in a relationship, this is when you learn about this person. And it's important because if you were to erase your memories about this person because the heartache was just too bad, you wouldn't have the reason why you left this person. You would constantly be like, not remembering why you were with them. And the problem is, all you're going to do is fall in love all over again and go through the same heartache and millions of times and constantly erasing the memories of this one person. But how are you able to move on and learn from why you don't want to be with this person if you don't remember them? A lot of scenes play an important part because there's also this person who wants to take the things that Joel remembers and make Clementine fall in love with him. Some random guy in their racing thing. But really, it just makes Clementine remember, what happened. And, yeah. So, symbol 3, memory erasing. So, this is a big part because every single time, this doesn't just apply to, Joel and Clementine. And his nickname for her is Clem, just like it would be in the Walking Dead game. But, this is a business and an agency, and when Joel first walks in, he notices how busy it is, and he also notices this girl next to her. She's black and she has all the things that her dog, I think, where it passed, and he notices that you have to bring all the things that remind you of someone and bring it to them and get rid of it, completely erasing this person. And it isn't just something bad. It's something that the people in it realize they can't even trust each other because, who are you to know that you have memories of someone that you don't even remember, but you obviously know. I know it's hard for, someone to understand, but if you watch the movie, you know what I mean. You constantly are just erasing your memories. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But, the last symbol is really important. The colors that play a part in this. And a lot of the memories in Joel's mind, they have a spotlight on them to showcase how important this memory was and how much it made him feel. And how the movie goes is we start off with seeing the bad parts of the relationship when we first get into his memories. It does start off as us meeting each other for the first time, meeting the characters, but I'll explain that in a second. But the colors in it, I couldn't find a picture for it, but in this one scene, there were colors where Joel meets Clementine, and he is angry at her because he just got a letter saying that she erased his memories of him, because he does try and talk to her and she's like, I don't know you. And then he goes and he talks to her and he says, I'm erasing my memories of you, or whatever. And we see, and they're getting angry, and she keeps walking back and forth, and we see blue, yellow, but mostly red, because he's angry And these colors pop up almost at the top of the screen to show, like, this is what's going on in his head. And I thought that was really important. Obviously, colors are a big part because Clementine's hair does the same thing. So the theme as a whole, along with its symbols, in this part, I'm going to explain basically my opinions and the whole movie and basically how it played out. And so how it starts is we first meet Clementine and we meet Jim Carrey. Or Joel, sorry. Joel, he is really fed up with his job. And so he does something that he's never done before. And he leaves and he gets on a train and just goes somewhere. But he meets Clementine and we find out later, this is a big twist because this is the part where it's a problem because they fall in love all over again because they don't know each other. And it's a small world, it's true, because of course they meet again. But I mean, all the symbols come together, and we have love connects to her hair, to Joel, to the memories erasing, to the colors of it. And I mean, I know that the movie is trying to say something, but I mean, this is definitely not the first we've seen of this movie, and I know it's old, but there's just a lot of tropes with this movie, and I did not. It's just, I have notes on the movie when I first watched it, and this whole movie is confusing, it's ridiculous. Clementine as a person, she's rude, she's mean, she constantly is drinking, she goes out partying, and Joel, he's a shy guy, you know, he's shy, and their personalities are so different. And she's mostly the one who is constantly, you know, like, Joel, come here, Joel, let's do this, Joel, you know, whatever. And him just going along with it. And that kind of relationship is, like, so different to me. But I just don't like how Clementine is mean. And at the end of the entire movie, she says, sorry, but I get bored with people. That's just what's gonna happen. And it's like, it feels like the movie's a waste of time because we're just running around in the memories that they have of each other to only figure out that the beginning of the movie was them seeing each other again. And it's just like, sitting through the movie was just ridiculous because I'm constantly confused. And it has the audacity in the middle of the movie to throw in this affair with this girl right here. And she's from Spider-Man, I think, like her name's Mary Jane. And to have a crush on her doctor guy, the guy who erases memories and he's smart. And he has a wife, and then they're just kissing in the window, and his wife comes, and she's like, just tell him. And she doesn't know because her memories were erased. So at the end of the movie, she sends everyone's memories back to them, and she quits. And the movie, it like kind of tells us like this won't be going on anymore because there's no point. There's no point in erasing memories because you will never remember anything. You'll never learn, and you'll never grow past these things. If it caused you so much heartache and you forget about that, you don't know what it's like to go through something like that. And what I found interesting, actually, is she is the one who says the quote from Shakespeare that this movie is titled. She says, "Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders." And that was kind of a you know, like, wow, that's the name of the movie, because I was surprised at that. I didn't even see that. So, or I didn't know that, but I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a movie. But yeah, thank you.